どうも、櫻井トオルです。デスストランディングの続きです。さあ、やっていきましょう。なんだっけ、BB が戻ってきました。はい。デッドマンのおかげでね。で、ちょっとデッドマンが BB に愛着を湧いたらしく、離れがたいような感じになってましたが、はい。続きやっていきたいと思います。端末を起動。ああ、言うてたね、タールベルト。
Beyond it is Edgenot City, the last bastion of civilization you'll find that far out. It's your final destination. Once you use the Cupid to connect it, the chiral network will span the entire continent. The rebirth of America is so close. And remember, that's where Amelie is being held captive. We need you to bring her home safely.
サムの目的はアメリだな。おお、ハートマンね。はいはいはい。
Sam, I'd like for you to bring me a few things. First, the dog tags you took from that soldier. Tuck them away in a pocket so you don't misplace them. Second, Mama's corpse. Her body shows no signs of necrosis, and I, for one, would like very much to know the reason why.
ロックネと合流したとはいえ、ママの遺体はあるのか。
Prove instrumental in helping us to overcome the Death Stranding. Suffice it to say, 1 minute remaining. I don't have much time. See to your preparations. I'll be waiting. You'll find an official order on the terminal.
こうしたらハートマンのところに行くか。来いって言ってんだからな。あ、これ何？山小屋の跡地から防寒着を回収？何それ？なんで回収せなあかんの？これサブクエとしましょう。とりあえずハートマンの研究施設へ。レッツゴー。何がいるかな？とりあえず何がいるかわからないから、ロープパイルとかもろもろ。ああ、建設装置はいっぱい持ってるな。建設装置はいらない。プロテクターも多分プロテクターもいらないでしょう。ボーラガン、どうしようね。アサルトライフルのゴム弾。アサルトライフルは BT 戦もできるから持っとこう。血液グレネードも念のため。こんなもんかな。ボーラガンいるかな。一応持ってるとこか。こっからどんなとこに行くんだろう。一応リバーストライクにしとこっか。トラックだと行きにくそうだし。大丈夫かな。大丈夫か。これで行ってみよう。リバーストライクあった。しかも防御力特化タイプ作っちゃった。いらない。じゃあエヴァを出します。とりあえず背負う。で、プライベートボックスに機材が入ってるから、ファイルスケルトンはアクティブにするか。ファイルスケルトンはアクティブにして、パワーグラブも装備。ハイラルブーツはブーツハンガーにかけて、アサルトライフル、ゴム弾、プロテクターいりません。スピス系もいらないね。建設装置はとりあえずいっぱい持っておく。フローターも持っておきましょう。血液はユーティリティへ。もう一個入るかな。入らない。ここら辺はいらない系だ。よし。で、最適化。この一番上の錆びてるのなんだ。ああ、建設装置か。了解。よし。ちょっと待って。ママの遺体持ってかなきゃいけないんでしょ。こんな持ってけるわけねえじゃん。何言ってんの。じゃあ、はしごとか全部プライベートボックスに入れて、ママの遺体を背負ってあと何詰める？建設装置は4つは欲しい。ジップライン。もうフローターでさえ持っていけないもんな。 じゃあこれで行くしかないか。はい。なんか複雑だな。中身は生きてんのに外身は死んでるって。
All right, Sam. Take care of her. And don't worry, she won't go necro. Millingan special. Be funny if these Ha of ours ended up being the key to saving us all.
なんか複雑だな。よし、じゃあ行きますか。ハートマンの元へ。どうやったらいけるかな。ハートマンはあそこですか。あそこですね。場所としてはこっから南へなんか。オッケー。登れる？今のところどっから登ればいいかパッと見わかんないんだけど。まあ行ってみっか。行けるよ多分ね。もう行けなかったらこのバイクに乗り捨てていこう。この時点で行けなさそうな匂いしてるもんな。よしよしよし、いよいよ。意外と登れるのだ。まあゆっくりスピード出さずに登ればいけんじゃないかな。すごいもの、このバイクの登坂力。ツルッツルのタイヤとは思えないね。あら、こっちじゃないな。じゃあ当初の予定通りこのまま直登りがいいか。よいしょ、いいよ。あら、建設装置壊れちゃった。どういけばいい？そっちか。いけっかな。かなりめちゃくちゃ言ってるのは自分でも分かります。これはいけない。あそこに誰かはしご置いてんな。うわ、これバックしたらどこまでも滑っていく。よしよしよしよし。お、ジップラインがあるな。あそこを起点としたらいいのかな。いよいよ左側に迂回したのは正解だ。でだ、ハートマンは右側にある。お、もうそこじゃん。お、意外と近かったね。もうこれあと崖落ちりゃいいだけやん。よいしょよいしょ。よしよし、いいよ。ふう、到着。
Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation. Request to join UCA. Registered.
うん。
Await.
ハートマン出てこねえな。 よし、ハートマンがつながった。ヒートユニットいいやん。あったかくなる感じか。ん？ハート型だ。通路の奥へ進む。なんかいろいろ飾ってんな。蘇生まであと1分20秒。
Hartman.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Well, you certainly caught me with my pants down. Glad you could make it, Sam. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to alarm you, but I am what I am. Ah, please lay her down there. Still no sign of them.
You know your heart stops beating.
It stops every 21 minutes. I spend 3 minutes on the beach, and then return. 60 deaths and 60 resurrections per day. 60 opportunities to search the beach for my departed family. This is how I live. This is my life. So, while you've traveled to and from the sea an impressive number of times, my beach count is a little higher. 218,549. I see myself in that crater. My wife and my child. It's like looking at the shape of my heart. The doctors called it myocardial cordiformia. Mine is an especially unusual case. I have pictures. Care to see Hartman's heart-shaped heart? No, you really should. It doesn't run in the family. You know, I never came to terms with their loss. In the days that followed, I became obsessed with an idea that the beach is real, and they are on it. I would induce cardiac arrest, 3 minutes at a time, and search for them, day after day after day.
All so you could say goodbye?
Quite the opposite. It is said that everyone's beach is different. So what if everyone's afterlife is different too? I find the thought terrifying, spending eternity alone, which is why I decided to find my family and make sure to move on with them.
You mean die with them?
If death would see us reunited, then yes. But the repeated cardiac arrests took their toll on my heart. The muscle gradually deformed. And after a while, they started calling me the beach scientist. Hartman. I'm glad we could have this conversation. Oh. A body that doesn't necrotize. No sign of decomposition. It's as if she were still alive. The perfect mummy. An impeccable corpse.
What's wrong?
Where's the other thing you were supposed to bring? Ah, found it. Behold.
Wait, dead man?
It appears to be an umbilical cord. Human by the looks of it, I think. But this was no ordinary conduit between fetus and placenta. It looks more like a BT's tether. And this was Mama's? Yes. A body that doesn't necrotize and an umbilical cord connected to the beach. These are remarkable discoveries, Sam. Enough to set my sore heart racing.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
I apologize if our conversation gets cut short. I must go back to the beach and look for my wife and child. One person, one beach. That's the rule. But I'm the exception. My beach is connected to others, as if it were the beneficiary of a coronary bypass. Maybe this twisted heart of mine made it possible. All I know is that I will find them. Even if my every visit raises new questions, I'll have my answers one day. One day.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
The battlefields. The endless wars you found yourself trapped in. Why do World War era soldiers wander the beach a century after they fell? Normally the souls of the dead move on. The beach is just a corridor, a place through which they pass on the way to the other side. But if regret, resentment, a fervent desire to remain, if these feelings are powerful enough, they may give rise to an altogether different beach, a collective purgatory for an army of the damned. Clifford Unger. His misery and hatred, combined with your BB acting as some sort of catalyst, have brought these battlefields to our world.
2 minutes to cardiac arrest. Please proceed to a safe location.
It's just a theory.
You think Higgs is pulling the strings? Pulling all their strings?
Ensure you are in a stable position.
I don't know. But evidence does suggest that Higgs brought them here.
1 minute remaining. Please hold on to something secure.
Oh, before I forget, I have a favor to ask.
Activating lab security measures.
Could you just relax until I come back? Time stops on the beach, but not in the scene. Rest assured, it'll only feel like 3 minutes to you. We'll continue this shortly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
3分じっとすんのか。ああ、娘さん。何このいいねモード。ずっといいねもらい続けるってこと？ああ、3分死んで30分生き返る。すごい生き方やな。いろいろあるな。クリプトビオシス。なんでちょっと日本画風なんだろう。いいね時間何なんだろう。 DT のイラストね。これは見れない。これも見れない。オルドビスキの鉱石。はあ、これは BT。 まあ娘さん亡くしたのはなかなかにしんどいよな。まあまあ、かっこ痛いってない。もう大体見たんちゃいますか。ブリッジズ。これあれね、ハートマンがいつどこで転んでもいいようにふかふかなんやろうね、この建物全体といいますか。この何とも言えない音楽は毎回流れてんだな。もう見るもんないかな。うん。だいたい見たと思いますが。うん。あ、蘇生する。
No luck. Visit 218,550. Oh, sorry. Where were we? I may be used to the 21-minute cycle, but for a first-time face-to-face meeting, there's just too much to cover in one go-around.
Can't be easy living like this.
Yes. And no. Now that I'm acclimated to it, it isn't especially, onerous. Defecation, pollution, nutrition. Most of life's basic functions fit rather easily into a 21-minute time slot. Sleep is the tricky one. And intercourse, I suppose. Verbal or physical. Not that someone in my position has to worry much about either. Do you read, Sam? Listen to music. Watch films? You know, I keep busy. I have a collection of music, television shows, some very interesting short films, and stories. Everything consumable within a 21-minute window. All from before the Death Stranding, of course. But honestly, the 21 minutes I spend here, all downtime, nothing more. Time spent waiting to go back to the search. My body may be present, but my soul is on the beach. I'm already dead.
I know that feeling. Lost my family in an accident.
Well, I never expected you to open up to me.
こっち向くな。
As it happens, I've read about your circumstances. I lost my family in an accident, too. I was in the ICU having heart surgery, out of town, in the city. When it was clear that I was going to pull through, my wife took my daughter back to the house to collect some things for me. And then they were caught in the void outs. The city and the hospital were spared the worst, but the shockwave knocked out the power and my life support. I woke up on the beach. The people who died in the two void outs were there. What happened? What's going on? I saw my wife and my daughter in the procession. Hey! It's me! Where are you going? Wait! Don't leave without me! No! Don't go! Please, don't go! The ICU's backup generator kicked in, and I was brought back to life by the defibrillator. Exactly 21 minutes after my heart had stopped. And that was the last time I saw my family. It's my damned heart's fault that we were torn apart, but it's also the reason I'll see them again someday. It defines me. I am Hartman. Ever since, I've walked the beaches of others. I follow my family's footsteps for a while, and when I get tired, I return here to continue my research. It's funny though, even when my heart stops, the pain lingers. You have any family photographs, Sam? Pity.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
You mind telling me what I'm doing here before you go back to the beach?
Oh, of course. There's a prepper-owned station in this area. Our scientists stationed there are researching material from before the Death Stranding.
What kind of material?
The Earth has a long memory. It's trying to tell a story, one that goes back to the very beginning, one that not even the Death Stranding could erase. The scientists are all colleagues of mine from the earlier expedition. I'd like you to bring them onto the chiral network. Amelie proposed we establish our research posts along this belt. Despite a worldwide search, this is the only area known to contain fossils from the late Cretaceous period, when the dinosaurs died out. The assumption being that the last ones lived here, and here alone. You see, hiding in the Earth then are memories of a major mass extinction. Clues that could tell us how to survive our predicament. Certainly, that was Amelie's hope as part of the advanced team when she assigned our backup team here. The past informs the present and aids us in building the future. She was careful to impress that upon us before she went west.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Shut up. I'm putting you on mute. Sometime later, we began to observe unusual activity in the tar belts outside Edgenot City. Vast quantities of tar began surfacing, spreading, consuming many of my colleagues, as well as a chiral way station. The whole incident defied explanation.
You think Higgs is to blame?
I don't know, but we needed that way station. It was essential to expanding the chiral network westward. That's why I'm asking you for your help in building a new one. It won't be much given the handful of equipment we've managed to scrape together. Nothing like the knot cities, that's for sure. But a knot is still a knot. Sam, I want you to use the Cupid to put the scientists on the network, then go to Armory. Afterwards, we can get back to the important job of researching the deaths.
Ah! サムドン吉。
Don't worry about him, Sam. The air mat floor absorbs the impact. I'll unlock the door for you.
Haha, マイナスされとるやんけ。もうなんだそれ。よっしゃ。
Sam, you heard it.
はい。
You can grab the
オー
order
ダー
at
ね。
the delivery terminal.
そうで、オーダーは何があるよ。
Our ultimate objective in this region is to build a replacement for a way station that
ああ、
was
言って
lost
た
to
ね。
the
代替
tar.
施設を設置しなきゃい
The
けないっ
first
て。
step is to put a shelter with our scientists on the chiral
Hi, hi.
network. Now, we don't know the first thing about Emily's status or what Higgs is up to. Now, that's a concern for us as much as you. But we won't know more until we get to Edgenot City. And that means connecting this region first. You should start with the geologist and the paleontologist. The latter's
地
holding
質
something
学者
for
と
the
古
Evo
生
Devo
物学者。
biologist,
あ
so
あ、で、
I
エボ
recommend
デ
you
ボ
save
学
her
者。
for last. That way, you can finish a delivery and link up the final site in one go. Once all three are on the grid, come back here. Then we can get to work on the replacement for that lost way
うー
station.
ん、了解。まあ、また地質学者系のプレッパーズをやる。また半物質運ばなきゃいけないの？ちょっと待って。じゃあまず地質学者先に行こうよ。
A geologist of ours has been studying fossils as part of his research into
あ、
prehistoric
化石の
extinction
研究。
events.
はいはい。
He's been out there conducting excavations for a while now and has begun to suffer the effects of chiral contamination. No doubt the result of excessive exposure to chiralium during the dig. Until the site is properly decontaminated, his work can't proceed. Nor will his health improve. So we need you to bring him some chiralium scrubbing
カイラル
agents.
物質って付着したら有害なんかな？あ、起きた。
The stratum the team was investigating dates from the end of the Cretaceous period, the time of the infamous mass extinction, which brought the reign of the dinosaurs to a close, leaving small mammals to inherit the Earth. It's the most recent of the Big Five, and one of the largest mass extinctions the world has ever seen. In any event, our team found something truly remarkable. Can you guess what it was? A fossil beach.
ビーチの化石っ
If
て何？
that is indeed what it is,
Beach
then
と
he
化
has
石
made
何？
a tremendous discovery. Therefore, Sam, it is essential that you deliver those chiralium scrubbing agents as soon as possible.
はい。
Thermal pad.
ヒートユニットね。暖房器具。雪山のような寒冷地が重宝。なるほど。これはいいじゃない。ヒートユニットをつけましょう。どこにつけられるのこれ。S サイズだから多分4つできんじゃん。カイラル物質は背負う。ヒートをつける。あ、すげえ湯たんぽみたいな体につけてる。あ、湯たんぽだなこれな。外部湯たんぽを4つつけています。なんか強そう。 OK。 よし、じゃあ時間がちょうどいいのでここで一旦区切りたいと思います。はい、じゃあ次回は地質学者と、化石学者だったか、古生物学者とエボデポ学者さんに、カイラル通信をつなげたいと思います。ご視聴ありがとうございました。またよかったら続きも見に来てくださいね。ではでは。